Hello there everybody, how are you all doing today? So today we're going to be carrying on with our series of using likes and dislikes to customize a family. So today we are doing the Caliente family. I really had a lot of fun with this one. I love the Calientes. I don't like how the Sims whitewash them, I don't like that bit. But I love the kind of lore in the previous games and stuff. I like the kind of Belagoth mystery. I think they're a great family to add to the game. And they're so much fun. I love the Calientes in general. And yeah, they're great. So, we start off with Katrina. And her likes were black, patio decor and writing. So, obviously patio decor, what am I going to do in cast mode for that? So what I decided to do was do kind of like light and airy, because when I think patio I think summer. I think if you're on the patio it's going to be warm weather, so I decided to do light and airy clothing. Even with the winter outfit I did airy clothing, just light and nice clothing in general. So she was a lot of fun to do. It made a lot of sense, that it made a lot of sense to her character as well, that it would be light and airy clothing, because I mean she's a very pretty sim. She is very pretty, and I mean she's dating Don Lofario, and she has to keep his attention because you know what he's like. He's not very loyal at all. So obviously she has to try and keep his attention. She has to try and dress up for him, which I'm not saying is right, but it's definitely her character. So yeah, I'm just going to move on from that. Next we have Dina Caliente, who her style was green, Cosmolux and video gaming. So with the Cosmolux, I decided to go with quite a hipster kind of vibe, just because I thought it'd be quite fun. You know, it's quite modern, quite upbeat. Do you know what I mean? It's just that kind of vibe where, because if you look at the stuff in build mode, especially, all the stuff's kind of I don't know the word, but it's kind of slanted in a way. I don't quite know the word, but it is this kind of style where I don't really know how to describe it. I don't really know what I'm saying. I'm sorry, my brain isn't working today. But yeah, I decided to go with hipster anyway, just because I thought it made sense to the style. I just thought it made sense, and she looked really cute when she was done. Also, her everyday outfit, the green top, the tank top that that are usually ombre one. I never use that. I never use that, but it's such a nice top for workout and stuff. But I think when you search up the athletic wear, anyway, I don't think it comes up with it. It's really strange, but I don't know. I'm not gonna judge. So next we had Nina, who was orange, storybook and mischief. Now with the storybook, it didn't make sense to her really that much, but I just kind of did it anyway because the game told me to. But I don't know, there was something about it that just didn't make sense to me. I don't know, it just wasn't her. But the orange made sense, definitely, and I'm not just saying that because she's a ginger, but the orange just kind of made sense to her style, to her kind of personality, because she's quite bubbly, she is quite out there. But yeah, I thought that made a lot more sense. With mischief as well, definitely made sense to her because she is quite mischievous, and it just makes sense to me. I don't know why, it just kind of does. I don't really have an explanation, and I'm sorry about that. So finally we have Don Lofario, and his was green, modern and mixology. So with the green and stuff, his eyes were green, so it made sense in that sense. There was a link there. Modern, I can definitely see it. I can definitely see him having modern outfits and stuff, that does make a lot of sense to me, that he would be quite modern, quite out there, because he always wants to look his best. He is a bit of a player. He's not a nice person, and he has built up like this empire in a way. So it does make a lot of sense to me, especially if you look at previous games. Yeah, it matches up. That's all I'm trying to say. But I think he looked quite good when he was done. I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't really know enough about the lore. Like, I didn't play any of the earlier Sims games because, I mean, I'm only 17 now, and like, back then, when The Sims came out, I wasn't even born. I was born in 2004. And I've not had any way of playing it at all for these years, and I only just got the game like 6 months ago, which is terrible, but yeah, that's what we're dealing with. But I feel like I know enough about the lore because I've been watching videos and stuff on it for ages. I don't know everything. I'm not trying to say that I do, but I feel like I know enough to comment on it. And I know basic stuff like Don isn't a nice person. He wasn't at one point he was dating Nina and Dina, which is a bit insane. he's a bit unhinged, isn't he? To say the least. I don't really know. I don't know. He doesn't seem like a nice person to me. I could be wrong though. Also, with the whole conspiracy that Nina and Dina killed Bella Goth in Sims 2, it raises a lot of questions, like why they did it. It does raise a hell of a lot of questions, because weren't Don dating Cassandra as well? Isn't that a thing? Don was dating Cassandra, weren't he? I don't know, I can't remember the lore properly. I should have really researched it a bit. But I think Don was dating Cassandra and Nina and Dina, and then Bella went round to Don's house, and then she was looking through a microscope, and then she disappeared. So it is kind of strange that with the whole disappearance and stuff, and it didn't quite make sense to me, but at the same time it made so much sense because he wanted Cassandra out the picture, and so did Nina and Dina. So it made a lot of sense, but at the same time it makes absolutely no sense, if that makes sense. But yeah, like I said, not a nice person. He's a bit of a meanie beanie, to say the least. But anyway, a bit about the build. So onto the kitchen. I found the kitchen quite difficult because it was such a small room. Like, it was a tiny room to put a kitchen into. It didn't make a lot of sense. There's only like 6 counters in there because there just wasn't space. And obviously I put an island in and stuff, and it just wasn't a nice kitchen. I just didn't understand why it was so small. Like, I wanted to keep the floor plan the same, because if you're an interior designer, you don't go around changing all the floor plan. I don't think so anyway, in my experience, which is quite limited. But I wouldn't go around changing all the floor plan and stuff if I was like an interior designer. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you? You'd just keep it the same, but just give it a bit of a revamp, if you know what I mean. It just, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. Also, the clutter items were quite restricted. I want to stay authentic to the decor styles that they wanted, and there wasn't a lot there. That's the thing, that's my issue with it. There wasn't a lot of like decor items or like rugs or anything like that. I think there was only one rug across all of the styles, which was quite annoying. Like Storybook, for example, which was Nina's favoured decor style, that didn't make sense, and it like, I don't know, there's not a lot in it, at least with the packs that I've got. There's just not a lot of stuff in Storybook. There's a little bit from the new pack, and then that's basically it. There's like nothing else in it. So I did really struggle with that. I didn't really know what to do with it. It was quite difficult, but yeah. I really like this bit though that I did in the living room, where I made a kind of separate sitting area to the main sitting area around the TV, just so if you want to like invite mates over, you can go talk, you can go sit together, and you can just, it's kind of like a social area, which was kind of cute. I think it was quite a nice area and stuff, and yeah. It was like separate to the TV area where you can just hang out, you know, it's kind of like a hangout spot. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm sorry. But I did like the living room. I was proud of the living room. But yeah, again, it's not completely authentic to how the Calientes are, but that's not what I'm trying to do in this challenge. I'm trying to get a random set of I'm trying to generate a random set of likes and dislikes, and then yeah, make their house like that. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to like make it so it's more authentic to them. That isn't the challenge. The challenge is to make it authentic to them whilst using stuff that wouldn't normally be used by them because it's been randomly generated. Why do I keep saying generated? It's not even a word. Randomly generated. There we go. I'm very intelligent, as you can see. But yeah, it's just, it was difficult to do this build. It was, because a lot of the stuff just didn't make sense. I preferred the pancakes build to this one, definitely, because that made a lot more sense. I could put a story behind it. But with this one, there's just no story, is there? There's just nothing. It's kind of sad. But at the same time, it's just a bit of fun. You know, I don't do these videos to be, what's the word? Accurate. I don't do these videos to be accurate at all. I do them to have a bit of fun. I do them to have a laugh. I do them to, you know, entertain. And I know I'm not the most entertaining person, but I'm still kind of new to this. But yeah, I think it ended up quite cute. Again, not totally authentic, but still at the same time, it still made sense to them, I think. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. Also, let me know who you want me to do next as well, down below. Just let me know, you know, I'm here. So I'm coming to the end now anyway, so I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and all that, and comment down below who you want me to do next in this series. And yeah, I've still got like 20 seconds left. I do struggle, but yes, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.